Imagine turning a regular penny from 1996, 1997, or 1999 into hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. Sound impossible? Well, these pennies could be worth far more than you think. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Rare Coin Insights. In today's video, we'll explore the USA pennies from 1996, 1997, and 1999. These coins might look like everyday change, but specific versions contain rare errors and unique details that make them highly valuable to collectors. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for to find these hidden gems in your own change. Don't miss out on spotting a potential treasure. Number 1. Imagine holding a simple penny, just a 1-cent piece you might find at the bottom of a drawer or in the corner of your wallet. Now, picture that very penny being worth thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This isn't a fantasy, it could be your reality. The 1997 Liberty 1-cent coin may look like any other penny at first glance, but beneath its unassuming surface lies a story, and potentially, a value beyond your wildest dreams. Could you have one of these rare treasures hiding in plain sight among your spare change? Stick with us to find out. Today, we're diving deep into the history, mystery, and incredible potential value of the 1997 Liberty 1-cent coin. From its unique backstory to the secrets that make it highly sought after by collectors, this coin could be the treasure you never realized you had. Before we uncover why this coin stands out, let's take a look back at the 1990s, a time of bustling change in U.S. coin production. For nearly a century, the Lincoln cent, with Abraham Lincoln's profile etched onto its face, has been one of America's most iconic coins. Year after year, millions of these cents are minted and circulate, each marking a small but significant part of history. But in 1997, something extraordinary happened. Did you know that the Lincoln cent has been circulating for over 100 years? Each year tells a unique story, and collectors often look for specific coins that stand out due to unique characteristics. But what is it about 1997 that makes this particular penny a hidden gem? There's something captivating about this coin, something that only sharp-eyed collectors and lucky finders might notice. In 1997, some pennies emerged from the mint with a distinctive flaw, one that today sparks excitement among numismatists, or coin collectors, across the country. This flaw, known as a double die error, has a fascinating backstory that can add tremendous value to a coin. A double die error occurs when the coin's die, which is the tool used to stamp the coin's design, becomes misaligned or imprinted incorrectly. This creates a coin with a subtle yet noticeable doubling effect on parts of its design, such as the text, numbers, or images. Imagine spotting this on a 1997 Liberty 1-cent coin, the letters in Liberty appearing slightly doubled, the date faintly mirrored, or Lincoln's profile showing just a hint of doubling around the edges. This is no ordinary penny. That subtle misprint may mean the difference between a coin worth a cent and one valued at thousands, but how do you know if your penny has this rare double die error? The trick lies in careful examination. To start, take a close look at the word Liberty on the front of the coin. A 1997 Liberty 1-cent with the double die error often shows slight doubling in these letters. Next, examine the date, 1997. If you see even the faintest hint of doubling on the numbers, you might have stumbled onto a small fortune. These variations might seem minimal, but to a seasoned collector, they're the golden signs of an extraordinarily rare coin. Finding one of these double die errors is akin to discovering a hidden treasure. Even a single coin bearing this mistake can be worth much more than face value, hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition. Imagine finding a single cent in your possession that could help pay for a luxury vacation, contribute to college tuition, or even purchase a car. And that's not the end of it. Some collectors believe that pristine examples of this coin, with perfectly clear doubling, could be valued at hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even more, in the right auction. Just picture the possibilities, but, you might wonder, how rare are these coins? And, with all this potential value, how do collectors confirm they've got the real thing? These questions bring us to one of the most intriguing aspects of the 1997 Liberty 1-cent coin. its rarity and the steps collectors take to authenticate it. Rarity is the lifeblood of a coin's value. The scarcer a coin, the more collectors are willing to pay to add it to their collection. In the case of the 1997 Liberty 1-cent double die error, these coins are incredibly hard to come by, and the demand for them is sky-high. As a result, collectors are willing to shell out astonishing amounts for just one example of this coin. Auction houses have reported bids for these coins in the tens of thousands of dollars, and in some cases, prices have reached beyond six figures for coins in exceptional condition. When we talk about condition, we're talking about the coin's grade, a crucial factor that can make or break a coin's value. Coins are graded on a scale, from well-worn, good, all the way up to mint state, or MS, grades, which signify coins in virtually flawless condition. For a 1997 Liberty 1-cent double die error, a higher grade could mean a massive jump in value. For instance, while a circulated coin with visible wear might fetch hundreds or thousands, a pristine, uncirculated double die penny could be worth exponentially more. To give you an idea, a coin graded MS-65 or MS-66, meaning it's in near perfect condition with no visible flaws under magnification, could fetch a jaw-dropping sum in the right market. Some experts believe that the perfect example of this penny, in the rarest mint state, could be valued at hundreds of thousands or even close to $1 million. So, if you're examining your 1997 Liberty 1-cent coin and it looks flawless, you might just be holding a winning lottery ticket. But here's the twist: could there be even more valuable 1997 Liberty 1-cent coins out there, waiting to be discovered? Some believe that other unique errors could exist on the 1997 Liberty 1-cent that haven't been spotted yet. And given the coin's relative obscurity, there's a good chance that people across the country are unknowingly holding on to these treasures without realizing their worth. So, don't stop at just checking for a double die error. Who knows what other rare markings might make your coin one of a kind? If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare pennies, you might be wondering, how do I sell it? Or maybe, where can I buy a coin like this if I'm a collector? To help, let's dive into the world of buying, selling, and preserving valuable coins. First, if you've got a 1997 Liberty 1-cent coin with a double die error, your first step should be getting it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. Top services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are trusted by collectors worldwide and can provide certification that makes a coin's value soar. Once graded, you'll find there's no shortage of collectors willing to bid on a rare 1997 Liberty 1-cent coin. Reputable auction houses, coin shows, and online marketplaces can help connect you with eager buyers. In fact, there are collectors who make it their mission to find rare Lincoln cents like these, and they're willing to pay top dollar for high-quality specimens. So, if you find yourself with one of these coins, you could be sitting on a small, or even monumental, fortune. That if you're looking to add a rare coin like this to your collection, be cautious. Ensure you're buying from a reputable dealer, and never hesitate to request a certificate of authenticity. This will protect your investment and ensure you're getting exactly what you're paying for. Preserving the coin's condition is also essential for maintaining its value. Avoid cleaning the coin at all costs, as cleaning can damage the surface and significantly lower its grade. Instead, store it in a protective holder made specifically for coins to prevent any scratching or exposure to the elements. A well-preserved coin can increase dramatically in value over time, especially as it becomes harder to find pristine examples. And finally, the big question that has been hanging in the air since we began this journey: does your 1997 Liberty 1-cent coin hold untapped potential? Could the penny sitting unnoticed in your change jar be worth enough to change your life? There's only one way to know. Take a close look at your coins, check for those telltale signs of a double die error, and, if you're lucky, have your coin evaluated by an expert. This small, unassuming penny could be the ultimate hidden treasure. So, is there treasure lurking in your loose change? Don't let that jar of coins sit collecting dust. Go through it and see if you're holding on to one of these rare 1997 Liberty 1-cent coins. If you do find one, let us know in the comments, and share your discovery. You could be among the few lucky people to stumble upon a coin that's worth so much more than face value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mysterious world of rare coins, make sure to subscribe for more fascinating coin stories and unexpected treasures that could be hiding right under your nose. And who knows? The next time you find a penny on the sidewalk, you just might pick it up and discover it's worth far more than a single cent. Number 2. A small, unassuming penny tucked away in your change jar, seemingly worth only a cent. But what if I told you that this ordinary-looking coin, a USA Liberty 1996 1 cent, could be worth thousands, or even more? Imagine holding a treasure right in your hand, a coin that could change your life overnight. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might be rushing to search your own coin collection. Now, this isn't just about a random penny. There's something unique, almost hidden, in plain sight that makes this coin extremely valuable. It's not just the year or design that gives it its allure, though those play a part. It's something much more subtle, something most people completely overlook. But for those who know the secret, they're looking at a small fortune. So, let's dive into what makes the 1996 penny so special and how you can spot one in your own collection. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for. Today, we're peeling back the layers on the USA Liberty 1996 1 cent coin, uncovering its unique design and the untold stories that elevate its worth. From the history and symbolism etched onto its surface to the rare minting variations that can multiply its value, there's a hidden world behind this coin. We'll even reveal specific details on how to identify a valuable one. So get ready, because what you learn today could turn a humble penny into a treasure. The 1996 1 cent coin might look like any other penny, but its design holds a timeless charm. Featuring the iconic Liberty design, it's part of a legacy that stretches across centuries in American coinage. But this isn't just any Liberty portrait. There are small, nearly imperceptible differences that set this coin apart. These subtle details are what make this penny distinctive, hinting at its hidden potential. Let's break it down. On the front, we see the classic Liberty portrait, a symbol of freedom that has graced coins for generations. And then there's the date, 1996. While it may seem like an ordinary year, it holds a specific significance. This year's minting came just before some critical changes in U.S. coin designs, adding a unique historical value to this particular penny. It's almost as if this coin marks the end of an era, a final nod to an age-old design tradition before a new wave took over. You might be wondering, what's so special about 1996? Here's where things get interesting. There were specific changes happening within the U.S. Mint around this time, shifts in materials and minting processes that altered the look and feel of coins in the years that followed. But there's something else, something even more intriguing about this 1996 penny that has collectors in a frenzy. Want to know what it is? Keep watching, because this little-known detail could make a huge difference in value. Not every 1996 penny is created equal. In fact, there are rare variations that make certain 1996 pennies worth far beyond their face value. These variations are not widely known, which means they're often hiding in plain sight, passed from person to person without a second thought. But for those who know what to look for, these variations can mean a serious payout. Some of these rare variations come down to tiny, often invisible to the naked eye differences created during the minting process. Errors, imperfections, even minute die variations can elevate the value of a penny from 1 cent to thousands of dollars. Imagine the thrill of spotting one of these rare variations in your change. We'll walk you through exactly what to look for, so don't miss a second of this point. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1996 penny is the minting errors that occurred. These errors, like double strikes or misprints, make the coin incredibly appealing to collectors. Each error is like a fingerprint, a unique detail that makes the coin one of a kind. If you have a 1996 penny, it could very well contain one of these rare, valuable errors. I'll show you how to spot these minting mistakes and why they could mean big money. Now, let's talk about evaluating the value of a 1996 penny. Like any collectible, the condition of the coin plays a massive role in determining its worth. But how do you judge the quality of a penny? especially one from nearly 3 decades ago. We'll cover the grading system, a system used by collectors and experts alike to determine a coin's condition and value. When examining your 1996 penny, look for signs of wear and tear. A well-preserved penny, with minimal scratches or tarnishing, is far more valuable than one that's been handled roughly. Even the smallest details, like the shine or luster of the penny, can make a difference. Keep an eye out for a clear date stamp and a distinct Liberty image. These small factors can increase the value of your coin exponentially. The details on this coin go beyond just its condition. There are certain markers, specific identifiers, that can elevate the value of your 1996 penny. For example, some pennies bear unique features in their shield details or have distinct mint marks that add to their worth. If you're looking to assess your own coin, we'll walk you through these identifiers so you'll know what every collector dreams of finding. Now, here's where the value starts to climb. In recent years, the coin market has seen an incredible surge in interest, especially for rare coins like the 1996 penny with its unique variations. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on one of these, and auction prices have reached eye-watering figures. If you're holding on to one of these coins, the market may be in your favor. Let's take a look at what collectors and investors are currently paying for these gems. For those considering an investment, this penny isn't just another collectible. It's a potential addition to your investment portfolio. Rare coins have historically been a valuable asset, and the 1996 penny is no exception. With demand continuing to grow, this little coin could be a smart choice for anyone looking to expand their investments. We'll discuss why the 1996 penny has such investment potential and what to expect from the market moving forward. So, you found a rare 1996 penny. What next? Knowing how to sell it and get a fair price is crucial. We'll go through the best strategies for getting your coin appraised, finding reputable buyers, and selling it at the highest possible price. Whether you're thinking of putting it up for auction or selling directly to a collector, this section will ensure you make the right moves to maximize your return. But here's a word of caution: many people make the mistake of selling too quickly or undervaluing their coins. With something as rare as the 1996 penny, you'll want to avoid common pitfalls and protect your investment. We'll share some expert tips on how to avoid these mistakes, so you don't miss out on getting the true value of your coin. Now, we're getting to the big reveal. There's one final secret about the 1996 penny, a hidden treasure that even most collectors aren't aware of. If your penny has this particular feature, you could be holding on to something incredibly rare. This ultimate identifier is the holy grail of the 1996 penny, the one thing that could make it worth far more than you've ever imagined. And here's how you can spot it for yourself. But before you go rushing to your coin jar, there's one last piece of advice you need to hear. This could make all the difference in spotting a truly valuable coin or simply finding a regular penny. Stay tuned, because what you'll discover might just be the key to unlocking this coin's true value. So now, you know what makes the USA Liberty 1996 1-cent coin such a fascinating piece. From its hidden errors to the market secrets that boost its worth, there's so much more than meets the eye with this seemingly ordinary penny. But don't just take my word for it, go check your own collection, because that simple coin might be worth more than you ever dreamed. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden world of coin collecting, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with others, and subscribe for more fascinating discoveries. And let us know in the comments, do you have a 1996 penny in your pocket? Could it be worth a fortune? Let's find out together. Number 3. Did you know that there's a penny from 1999 that could be worth hundreds, thousands, or maybe even more? That's right. You could be sitting on a small fortune and not even know it. This unassuming coin, sitting in your change jar or your wallet, could hold secrets that could make you wealthier than you ever imagined. Imagine finding a penny, a simple 1-cent coin, that's valued at more than you paid for your car, your rent, or maybe even your entire house. It sounds unbelievable, right? But stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes the 1999 US penny such a treasure, and how to identify if you have one of these rare and valuable coins that I end this video. We're diving deep into the 1999 penny. We're going to cover why collectors are obsessed with this coin, the rare varieties and errors that can make it worth a small fortune, and we'll share some jaw-dropping stories of collectors who discovered incredible value in this common coin. Trust me, this is one story you don't want to miss. Who knows? You might have a valuable treasure hiding right under your nose. Stay with us to find out how you could turn that penny into big bucks. The Lincoln penny has a long and storied history in American currency. First introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the Lincoln penny quickly became an American staple, the coin of the people. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has undergone various design changes, materials, and modifications to meet the needs of a growing nation. And it's this rich history that makes certain pennies, like the 1999 version, so incredibly valuable. Now, the 1990s were an interesting time for the penny. The U.S. Mint was modernizing, making changes in production techniques, and experimenting with new designs, and it's these small shifts that sometimes led to minting mistakes or special varieties that would later skyrocket in value. By the end of this decade, in 1999, a seemingly ordinary penny was minted in vast numbers. Yet, out of those millions, a few coins stood out, harboring differences that are now the stuff of collector legend. Some were struck with peculiar details, others were minted with tiny, nearly invisible errors. And it's these small differences that could mean the difference between a regular penny and one worth thousands of dollars. But what is it about this particular year and these specific coins that make them so valuable? The answer lies in these unique details that only a careful eye can spot. What if you could be one of the lucky few to discover one of these hidden treasures? Well, we're about to reveal just how rare these coins are and how to recognize if you have one in your collection. When it comes to the 1999 penny, not all pennies are created equal. In fact, while the vast majority are worth only face value, there are certain rare varieties that can command incredible sums of money. The two main varieties collectors are after are known as the wide AM and the close AM varieties. Now, what does that mean? The wide AM and close AM refer to the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America on the back of the penny. A regular 1999 penny will have a standard, tight alignment where the A and the M are almost touching. However, the wide AM variety has a noticeable gap between these two letters. It might sound like a small detail, but this difference is everything to a collector. These tiny variations are a result of an accidental die mix-up, where the wrong die was used during minting. Now, finding a wide AM 1999 penny could mean a nice payoff for you. While most pennies are worth a single cent, this wide AM penny can be valued at over $100, depending on its condition. Imagine making $100 from a single penny you just found in your pocket. That's incredible, isn't it? But if you think that's surprising, some rare versions and highly graded varieties of these 1999 pennies have even fetched several hundred to thousands of dollars at auction. So, how can you identify if you have one of these valuable wide AM pennies? The key lies in careful observation. Grab a magnifying glass or a coin inspection tool. Look closely at the letters A and M in America on the reverse side of the coin. If you see a distinct space between these two letters, you just might have found a wide AM variety. The thrill of finding one of these rare pennies could be right at your fingertips. But the wide AM isn't the only variation of interest. There's another even more valuable variation we're about to reveal, so stay tuned. That in addition to these rare wide AM varieties, there are also error coins from 1999 that have collectors going wild. These errors range from double die errors to die cracks and off-center strikes. Let's break down why each of these errors makes a penny so valuable and sought after. First up, we have the double die error. This happens when the coin is struck twice in the same place, creating a shadowed, doubled image on certain parts of the coin. In 1999, a small number of pennies ended up with this double die error, usually seen around the date or in the words, "Liberty" or "In God We Trust." Spotting a double-die penny is a thrill for collectors because they're not only rare but visually striking. Another error that can make a 1999 penny highly valuable is a die crack. This occurs when the die used to strike the coins develops a crack, which results in a raised line or defect on the coin's surface. Although this might sound like a flaw, these coins are actually worth far more than their flawless counterparts. Lastly, let's talk about off-center strikes. Sometimes, the blank piece of metal isn't properly aligned with the die, and the result is an off-center impression, with part of the design missing from the coin. This unusual appearance gives these pennies a unique look, and collectors will pay handsomely for them. Now, you're probably wondering, just how valuable can these error coins get? The answer will surprise you. Some error coins from 1999 have sold for prices that would make you do a double take. Imagine a penny, something you would typically toss into a jar, selling at auction for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some of the rarest 1999 error pennies have sold for staggering amounts. You might be looking at a penny right now that's worth more than your monthly rent. With all this potential value, I have a challenge for you. Go through your spare change and see if you have any 1999 pennies with these rare errors. But before you start dreaming of dollar signs, there's more to consider. Even if you find a rare 1999 penny, its value depends heavily on one thing: its condition. The condition of a coin is one of the most important factors in determining its value. This is where coin grading comes in. Coin grading is the process of evaluating the condition of a coin and assigning it a grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For instance, a high-grade 1999 wide AM penny in pristine condition can fetch a lot more than a similar coin with signs of wear. Professional grading agencies like PCGS and NGC are trusted by collectors worldwide. They not only authenticate the coin but also give it a grade that reflects its condition. A highly graded coin will generally sell for a premium, sometimes far exceeding its average market value. So, if you find a 1999 penny that you suspect is rare, it might be worth getting it graded. Preserving the condition of your penny is crucial if you want to maintain its value. Make sure to handle the coin carefully, holding it by the edges to avoid leaving fingerprints. Store it in a protective case to shield it from dust, moisture, and other environmental factors that could cause damage over time. And here's a critical tip: don't clean the coin. While it might be tempting to polish it up, cleaning can actually lower the value. Collectors and grading agencies value coins with natural patina, so it's best to keep it as is. So, you've identified a rare variety or error, you've preserved it in pristine condition, and now you're ready to cash in. Where can you sell it? There are several ways to go about it. Online marketplaces like eBay are popular for coin sales, and you'll often find collectors scouring these sites for rare finds. However, for extremely rare coins, you might want to consider an auction house, as they often have connections to serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. If selling online or at auction doesn't appeal to you, there's always the option of selling through a reputable coin dealer. A coin dealer can offer a fair price based on market value, and some may even have connections with collectors looking for a specific coin. Just remember to get a few quotes before settling on a price. Alright, so let's recap. Today, we've explored why the 1999 penny has become such a coveted item among collectors. We've looked at the valuable wide AM and close AM varieties, the error coins that can fetch jaw-dropping amounts, and the essential steps to preserve and grade these treasures. And now, it's time for you to take action. Go check your coins. Grab a magnifying glass, look for those subtle differences and unique errors, and you just might be sitting on a small fortune. And if you do find something amazing, share it in the comments below. You never know, you might just find a penny worth more than gold. Remember, the most ordinary looking coins sometimes have the most extraordinary stories. So, stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll reveal more surprising finds that could be hiding right in your pocket change. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another tip on how to find treasure in the everyday. Now that you know the secrets behind the 1999 penny, you're probably itching to learn more about other rare coins that could be hiding in plain sight. In our next video, we're diving into even more coins that might just surprise you with their hidden value. From coins with fascinating backstories to coins with rare mint errors that can turn spare change into serious cash, we're going to break down some of the most valuable and sought-after coins that collectors are eager to find. Get ready to hear about coins like the 1943 steel penny, a wartime oddity that resulted in a unique coin due to material shortages during World War II, and the famous 1955 double-die penny, one of the most striking error coins that has collectors going crazy for its doubled appearance on the date. We'll also explore some older coins, like the 1916 Standing Liberty Quarter and the Buffalo Nickel, whose historical significance adds to their worth. These coins don't just represent money, they're pieces of history, and for those of you looking to discover valuable coins in circulation right now, we'll cover some modern finds, too, like the 2000 Sacagawea Cheerios dollar in certain state quarters with unique misprints. Plus, we'll share insider tips on where to look, what to avoid, and how to make sure your finds are protected and authenticated. So, grab your coin jar, mark your calendar, and make sure you're subscribed. In the next video, we'll explore a treasure trove of valuable coins, the stories behind them, and how you can start building your collection, or maybe even cash in big. You won't want to miss it.